Vishnu symbol in palmistry. Vishnu Bhagwan is associated being a creator, a protector, and a god who transforms. Now, this Vishnu symbol, many palmists are talking about this particular Vishnu symbol to be a very, very rare kind of a sign and a sign that indicates huge amount of success. Many different palmists are going at various lengths to describe it as increase in your income, love marriage, business, very good business prospects, very excellent profession, God's grace. And one palmist goes at length to say that the opportunity may arise between the age of 25 to 35, and if you miss that particular opportunity of 5 years, then your life is gone. But see, all these reasons that people are giving, I don't agree with even one of them. I will try to describe to you what the real meaning of a Vishnu sign could be, and I would certainly give you reasons. So before I start the video, I would request you to press the bell icon on YouTube and don't miss another update. You can call me or you can email me if you wish to take a reading from me. And lastly, many people think that they need to have some rare sign or a symbol on their palm, like a fish sign, M sign, swastik sign, lotus sign, and many different palmists have created even further signs like A sign, H sign, W sign. Now think about one thing before you actually believe in these A sign, H sign, W sign, M sign, anything. Did Britishers invent palmistry that we are looking at English letters on your palm? Just think about it and only then believe. So in my case, I'm totally against all these rare kind of symbols. I would say that even not so rare signs, simple lines can be an excellent indication. I'm not saying out here that a line formation, something like this kind of a formation is a bad formation. I'm not saying this. What the actual meaning of this particular formation is that the heart line, if it points upward towards the fingers, it is considered to be a good sign. Consider fingertips to be the sky and the lower portion of the body, lower portion of the palm to be the earth and the gravity. If the heart line leans downwards, a branch from the heart line lean downwards, or the whole heart line lean downwards towards the headline, it is basically something like your heart is being pulled downwards and some stress and anxiety coming into your heart. So if your heart gets tired and there are stress and anxieties, the chances for your success are going to go down. If the opposite, let's imagine that if a branch from the heart line moves upward, moving upward towards a finger, this particular branch that you see out here, you would notice that this particular branch is moving towards the finger. The starting of the heart line is out here at the edge of the palm, and this is the later portion of the line that we find. But still, whatever it might be, it is there is a upward swing of the heart line. Upward swing of the heart line is considered to be good because it's pointing towards a finger, and I've already explained to you, if it points towards the fingers, any finger, it means like going against the gravity. It means your some emotion, some relationship is kind of pulling you upward, like it is bringing you success, it is bringing you benefits, that kind of a relationship. Now let me just reveal to you whose palm this is. This is the hand of P Chidambaram. P Chidambaram, you must be knowing, most of the people must be knowing. He had been the finance minister, defense minister, and apart from that, he is a top lawyer as well. So thinking that this particular line, that the heart line having these branches and forming a V-like formation. And one more thing I need to add out here: why is V being associated with Vishnu? Just because Vishnu in English starts with V, so does it become a V sign? See, all these fake palmists are creating different kind of ideas into your mind, and they are kind of fooling you. So don't believe in any such sign. Although this particular indication is a good sign in terms of relationships or partnerships, helping this particular person to reach to a higher position. And one more thing, think about it, that he doesn't have basically any political base. He has got no political base even in Tamil Nadu, the state that he belongs in. But still, somehow he got a very good position in the government, and that came due to Sonia Gandhi, Rahul Gandhi, Priyanka Gandhi, all these Gandhis, and maybe Rajiv Gandhi as well. So, so probably some good relations helping. But what one more thing I need to add out here: do not think that any person having such a formation would become something like a Chidambaram, or will become a minister, or will become something really big. It is good indication, but it is not as good as you assume it to be. So one last thing that I would add out here is that although the lines are not very clear, I would indicate the best possible line in this particular person's case. The ministers, the former defense minister, the former finance minister case, this particular line that you see, this is the upward line from the headline. This is the headline, and this is the lifeline. Upward line from the lifeline or the headline moving towards the first finger, the area of Mount of Jupiter. This is considered to be an excellent sign. Now, the reason why we consider it to be good, pointing towards the Mount of Jupiter, this is the Mount of Jupiter, and this is the lifeline, and this is the headline. So any line moving backward towards the Mount of Jupiter, reaching the Mount of Jupiter, is considered to be good. Now, what is Jupiter? Think about it. What is Jupiter? In geography, Jupiter is considered to be a big planet. It means growth, expansion, honor, respect in one's life. So having a branch, a line from the Mount of Jupiter joining the headline means your mind is getting guided by Jupiter. Mind getting guided by Jupiter means in your mind, basically, you desire a higher position, and you're doing every possible thing that would take you to a higher position. If this particular line that we are talking about, this particular line from the Mount of Jupiter joining the lifeline, this is the lifeline. If it joins the lifeline, it means we are getting guided by Jupiter and doing every possible thing that would take us to a higher position of respect, honor, spirituality. So this is what is represented. So these lines are the lines to consider. That is very significant in his case, and the honor is going to remain intact, even though he was in ED custody, enforcement directorate custody, but still having this particular line would automatically keep them in a respectful condition, a higher position, and be known for their work. So like this is the purely the area of honor, respect. Jupiter is expansion, honor, respect, and ambition. So having a good Jupiter does help a particular person. It could help a person reach to clear be in a commanding position, be it a IS officer, or be in police, or even if the person is a big priest. Even priests do have this. IS officers, IPS officers, judges, and any person, even in business also, if a person is heading a big organization, they might have it. Big organization, don't think that big organization would all automatically mean multi-million dollar organization. It could be multi-millionaire organization, but it could even be smaller organization. But being at an administrative post, being at a person who's heading something, so this is what is represented by upward line. That is a significant line, not the line people are talking about. The V sign, people say that it is a Vishnu sign. Vishnu sign is basically nowhere, even in Hindu mythology, V, it is shown like V is not shown to be as a symbol of Vishnu. It is English that it starts with V. That's the reason why we are kind of correlating it with Vishnu. So now this hand image quality is not so good. Many lines are not visible. There could be other lines that might be there, but it is not visible to me. Probably if a person has a perpendicular line over the mount of Mercury, that is considered to be very good at your skills, and specifically lawyers. He's a lawyer, so people are able to be extremely good communicators. Like when they stand in front of judges, they are able to uh, make a very complicated situation seem very, very simple. Like they are able to convey what they wish to convey. It could be a good thing, it could be a bad thing. Even if their side is extremely weak, even then they would show that they're trying to be like winning the case. So a person who has got good Mercury would be able to communicate and calculate in the best possible way. So there could be, I don't see this particular line, although he might have a very good line. The quality of the image is not so good. I tried to find the best possible image, but I couldn't find. Another sign for a good lawyer is having, this is the line of life, and a person who has got a supporting lifeline. Many people, they have got a small line. They might have a very small line, very weak kind of a line. But generally, lawyers, very good lawyers, they may have a supporting strong line of Mars. This is also called the guardian angel line. This is also called the line of Mars or the supporting lifeline. So it could be there. You would notice no good sunlight. It could be present. So I've limited this hand analysis only to one or two things, and that is upward line or line from Jupiter joining the head or the lifeline, and the V symbol, the Vishnu symbol that people talk about. I totally disagree with this these fake palmists who are kind of propagating this kind of a V sign at the end of the heart line to be a sign of riches. They would say that it is an excellent sign, and it would give you every possible thing. That is not true. Thanks for watching this video, and before I end my video, I would just repeat few things that I repeat in almost every video. Like people generally, when they want to when they want to show their palm, they want to know about money. The money line does tell about the money, but apart from the money line, your money can be represented on as absolutely each and every line. Heart line, headline, life, sun, Mercury, or any other mount as well. It is said, a saint once said, you don't need to go to an astrologer or a palmist to know about your future, because you already know your future. Present is a result of past. How will be my future? Future depends upon what you are doing in the present. What are we? We are product of our thoughts. So the thoughts that come to our mind are really important. And my last request to you, subscribe to my channel, like, and do give your comments down below. I know many people are going to be totally in disagreement when I talk about these kind of rare signs not having any effect in your life, but I'm okay with it. It's your opinion. Try to find these kind of signs in any good palmistry book, and you would find that there's no such good palmistry book that talks about these rare signs to be the only important signs. In fact, many of them are kind of fake signs totally. Thanks Bye and take care.